Looks good to me. I guess that's it, yeah. Go get this machine.
Justin and Mike are off to reclaim their bomber from the machinist who's finally got the engine and transmission mounted.
About step 7 of 1,000, but at least we got the things done that we couldn't do.
These bombers aren't made anymore. If you want one, you have to find one and fix it yourself. Mike and Justin have put 100 hours and thousands of dollars into theirs. But now they're running out of time and money.
The fish is crazy. We're just catching so much fish. It would be nice to haul it in a bomber.
Right underneath your bogey where the axle is,
yeah.
You put a piece of wood underneath your track so that it doesn't fold over.
Mike and Justin's friend Ryan has completed welding and fabricating new parts. Now they get to complete the rest of the reassembly on their own. Every day they spend working on the bomber is one less day catching fish.
The shifter might need a little bit of attention because it's a little sticky. I don't know if it was in a vehicle with sandblasted or something.
Yeah, my dad got it for free.
Yeah, so it's
through his car club.
It was kind of crunchy.
I didn't even know if it was good.
It works now.
Well, I got the racing shifter because we're gonna race this thing, so out to the nets.
There you go. Power shifting.
Oh, something like that. I don't know.
These old bombers are scarce. An old body can sell for $15,000.
These guys
is he gonna hook it or what?
He's gonna hook it on the back, I guess.
Now Mike and Justin will attempt to load this for the trip to a heated shop where work will continue.
This is the first ride, maiden voyage.
You better turn that thing.
The thing doesn't turn going straight.
But maneuvering 2 tons of cold steel is turning out to be a challenge.
There goes the paint job.
There goes that rim. Can I have your license, sir?
It'll be amazing if it gets to the shop without being broken. What the hell is happening here?
Lining it up to go onto the trailer is like threading a needle.
Vroom! Vroom! I got it in high gear.
Are the ramps okay?
Well, I can't see the tires.
Getting the bomber loaded is a big step forward.
If it starts to roll back, just press the brake.
Yeah, I got the brake here.
Now they have to get the bomber off the trailer without doing any damage.
Yeah, you just gotta watch the spindles. It's like a centimeter away, but they didn't hit the last time.
Oh. I need some hired help here to push it back.
Yeah, just keep it straight. Once you get close.
Get some cords or something?
Yeah. Okay, straight.
Oh, no.
No.
No vroom vroom right now.
Back in Gimli, Justin and Mike are oh so close to getting their bomber into the shop, but we'll need a little help to get it the rest of the way in.
I'm sure they'll be just as gentle. Currently, we're not going wedged on the ramp. I'm wedged in here.
They have to get the bomber off the trailer without doing any damage.
Lower it a little bit.
What a f***ing procedure.
Good.
Run!
But getting the bomber into a heated shed is just the beginning.
Okay.
Well, that was easy.
This is the final assembly stage where all of the electrical work, tracks, and steering will be completed. They've bet their entire business on their ability to finish it this season.
That's what you have to do. If you don't gamble, I don't think that you're going to get out. You have to spend money to make money. And you got to spend a lot of money if you want to make a lot of money, and that's what we're trying to do.
Now, the real work begins.
This weekend is basically lay out all the parts we got, go through from front to back, where we're at, what are we missing.
Justin and Mike will need all the extra cash they can get from their new fish quota to get this bomber running and out onto the ice.
It's like the second we bought that goddamn quota, everything hit the fan instantly. The second we got that quota. You know, we were doing so well, we thought, let's jump on this quota, it's available, let's get it before someone else hears about it. We paid outright for quota, so now the pressure's on.
I try slingshotting it.
No, let's do it. Just put your head down when you back up. Because that thing's gonna snap, and I don't want that to go through the windshield and hit your face. That's all you got left to you, Trevor. That beautiful face.
Back near Hecla, Trevor and Matt are struggling to free the lifting caboose before it sinks completely in soft ice.
Did it budge at all?
No.
No, eh?
You were moving, it wasn't. I don't really want to leave this here because once it freezes in, then we won't get it out. I'm gonna shovel out behind this first. We got a shovel.
Fucking bullshit. As long as my tracks don't start spinning, we'll be all right.
It's straight right underneath the floor.
I see that. It's almost hung up.
Oh, it's hung up.
Let me try this one more. I'm gonna obviously go with a little more gusto.
Keep it going.
The tow strap holds and the caboose is free. Trevor needs to park it well away from the slush.
Hey! Got her. Thank you. Okay. I didn't even think we were gonna get it out, actually. Just barely ended backing it out, and luckily it kind of avoided disaster because, I mean, our whole day would have been shot if I would have had to go back to get the other bomber, to get the one bomber unstuck. I'm happy to catch fish all day long, but you just need stuff to catch it with, you know? Like, it's just such a pain in the ass.
Further away in the Narrows, Chris and crew have struggled to build a bridge over the crack in order to reach a new fishing location.
Well, you got ourselves a trail. Sooner or later, you know, you gotta get across the crack, and by the time we come back, could be pushed up 6 feet high. We couldn't go any further. As you see here, we're gonna hit an island. So, I mean, we're done as far as we can go this way. So this was kind of like last chance for romance to get across it here. Maybe where we gotta go, we have to cross another one, I don't know yet.
A little bit of ice here and there. It's going to be foggy, so we're not going to see.
Finally, Chris and the boys have reached their destination.
It feels like you are traveling so far, especially because today you couldn't see anything, so you're just kind of driving into the unknown. We've been out there where we've been 10 feet away and you can't see the bombardier, and you're not that far from shore.
He's gonna wanna know how much water right away. Sure of it.
Chris will drill a test hole, checking the thickness of the ice and whether the water underneath is deep enough for their nets.
Why take any chances? It's not like we've been here before. See, like, look through the ice. You can see there's ice here. I mean, where it's cracked. You look on the edges of the crack. I mean, where there's no ice, I don't know. But underneath the snow, you'll never know. Oh, there's lots of ice. Well, 16? 16 inches, eh?
With lots of ice for safe travel, this location may have what Chris needs to begin setting a whole new strand of nets.
Let's follow Grandpa there.
Back on Moonlight Bay, Richard, Mike, and Sheldon are struggling to lift one final net.
This guy gave us a net. He was saying, I'm giving it to you because it's cursed.
The one Richard calls the hoodoo net.
This fisherman gave us this net because he had cut one of our nets in the fall. So he gave it to Mike, supposedly, and he told Mike, he said, it's a cursed net, though. You know, and we just figured, well, net's a net. But it turned out it was cursed, you know.
There's bad mojo whenever they use the hoodoo net. Snow machines stop working, ice augers die, anchor lines get cut, or the bombardier won't start.
He'll probably have his 1 or 2 swears. Jesus.
It looks like the haunted net is living up to its reputation.
The auger kind of buggered off up there. It doesn't shut off. It was working a while ago and then stopped again.
Starting to believe in the cursed net.
We have a problem with it again, just cut it up and burn it.
Throw it in the garbage. I'm just kidding, I don't really believe in it. It does seem to be too many coincidences, though.
She just conked out. We thought it was out of gas, but we put some gas in there and just conked out.
And perhaps if they wait a day, the hoodoo net's dark hours will be gone.
We'll just leave it there. I covered it a bit so it, because it's supposed to snow a bit.
You jumping in there?
Yeah, I might as well.
But that brings on some bad hoodoo for Mike. He'll have to ride home in the caboose.
Jesus. Let's just start here.
Because you're going to get pickerel in here.
Following his father Robert's advice, Chris selects a spot to drill and set their nets.
I gotta go ahead. I'm gonna back up here.
So we're staying here?
You're gonna follow the jigger. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be your chance. Okay.
Today, Chris's son Devin faces a test. A jigger will carry a line under the ice from one hole to where the next one will be drilled. His job is to keep track of the jigger while it's under the ice.
Right to here, Devin.
Oh yeah, right there?
That's the measure mark. Hold that. Don't let it go. Just try to follow it with your ear. Pull your hood down.
Okay, my work is done. I'm going home.
Well, I want him, if you can give him help with the jigger would be good. Because he never followed the jigger before.
Well, why aren't you doing that?
Well, I have you here. You've got experience.
I can't hear nothing.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll help him then.
I'll go. I can hear the jigger.
Oh, finally I'm alone.
Joel pulls a rope driving the jigger forward. It makes a clicking sound you can hear through the ice. The trick is keeping track of its location.
Yeah, I'm just trying to hear the difference.
See how it sounds when you're standing on it? You can almost feel it under your feet. If you use your feet to hear. Hey! Measure! Measure!
Measure, they just did.
Measure again! Just hold it for a sec. Pull it a little tighter. Okay, right there. Mark it right down there. Okay. Okay, now you got to tell him what to do with the jigger. Put your arms straight out, both of them, so he knows that you're done. Yeah. There you are. Jigger 101.
After passing jigger school, Devin and the rest of the team will set a couple of test nets.
Just 2 testers. That was the whole idea, without putting a whole bunch of eggs in one basket to make sure if this is where we're going to be or not. So I have to come back in the next little while and check in. How long should I leave it in?
A couple of days.
A couple of days, he figures. And
Robert thinks this spot might be the perfect habitat for whitefish.
We're 20 miles away from the east shore, so far. And that's all the east channel that runs way around and back there. That fish will move to the channel. But we are still on the dividing edge of limestone, hard clay, soft, everything. This can be, and it can be absolutely, completely nothing here. That's why we want to go with 2 nets.
The question is, will Chris's gamble pay off, or have wasted a valuable day of fishing?
so what he's trying to say is we're in between a rock and a hard place.